Hello. What's up? Hey, Nakomi. We are sadly a world apart this evening. Nothing special. It's just a chicken sandwich. Yeah. So she's taking a mini vacation. And I was struck with indecision. As does sometimes happen. I always have such a hard time finding. There it is. I just wanted to find the freaking font size in Chatty. It shouldn't be that hard to find. Hey. Pico over here trying to steal my sandwich. The jets never ever work. I feel like within 24 hours of a tub with jets being installed anywhere, someone shows up and like stuffs a bunch of chewed gum into the jets. Yeah. Yikes. Glad I read that before starting my sandwich. It's fine. I'm not that easily affected. Well, yeah, it depends very much on where it is. It's like what I'm referring to are like the ones that you find at hotels or whatever. Like I never ever come anywhere near a bathtub that has jets on it unless I'm traveling. Dogs do be like that. Zero of the animals hang out with me. Chew's domain is the futon. And Pico, he only visits me when he's in asshole mode. Or if I have some food that he wants. But for the most part, he does whatever he does. Usually napping, I think. But yeah, they don't really hang out in here. Liar. They're not here. I think they were kind of playing. I'm not sure if Chico. I was going to call him Chico and Pooh. I don't really know if Pico and Chew actually play. Because there's a bit of a power imbalance. Yeah, like Nakomi says, Chew was playing. Pico not so much. But it is hard to tell with Pico whether he's actually enjoying anything. And that's because he's a cat. Yeah, the office is slowly evolving. Very much thanks to Nakomi's help. It's very significantly different now. There were some pictures that I posted not too long ago that are relatively not too different from how it is currently. Somewhere here. Here they are. Oh yeah, Chew is big spoiled. For sure. But he deserves it. He is a special dog child. Well, so it's actually 2 desks. And we might replace that one with a longer one. The only other real significant difference is the monitors are now wall mounted, which is really nice. I'm very happy with that. So no more giant desk mounted monitor trunk. And they're much more mobile. Like, I can put them flat up against the wall. I can send them to hell. I can bring them right up into my face. Not that I want that, but it's possible. It's just good. It's a huge improvement. And arguably I have room for other monitors, possibly. Which I might do. So I have a spare Dell. I used to use 2 Dells, but then I got this 144 hertz AOC. So the Dell's just doing nothing now. I might use that for a... Do y'all hear like a squeaking? There definitely was. I lean over to look at Chew, and he knows when I'm looking. What's up, buddy boy? What's up, buddy boy? Oh, my son! You squeaking? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You had an ulterior motive. There's a sandwich in that direction, if that tells you anything. You were squeaking, weren't you? I look in there, and he's just standing in the middle of the futon over some toy that he was in the midst of ravaging. Because he knows when I know. And he stops and he looks for me to see, like, to witness me noticing. Whoa, okay, buddy. But I know, contrary to your belief, I was not going to hand over my sandwich. Not this time, anyway. Oh yeah, another difference from the picture is that the camera is mounted, which I'm pretty happy with. It's on a little, it's called Elgato wall mount. So it's part of, or similar to, their whole, like, mount system thing that they do. Where it's basically, it's a small mounting pole that's got, like, ball joints on either end. So it's actually pretty adjustable, which is cool. But also, yeah, I like the fact that it's further back, it has a better field of view. But there's still a long, long journey ahead. There's so much more I want to do, but man, I thought I should make a spreadsheet and just sort of list, so I get an idea of what the, like, financial journey is that remains. And I put, like, 2 things on the list, and it had almost already hit $1,000, and I was like, fucking, never mind. And I just closed the spreadsheet. I instantly defeated myself. Self-knockout. Damn. Yeah, that's lucky. Like, the one that you like, not like a knockoff or, like, low budget. The one with what's her name? I can never remember which one's which. I don't know why. I always confuse Pride and Prejudice and Sense and Sensibility. Sense and Sensibility is with Titanic Lady, right? And then Pride and Prejudice is with that one girl. Was she in Austin Powers? That's not right. I'm confusing her with somebody else now. She wasn't in Austin Powers. Oh, I think I'm thinking of... What was her name? No fucking idea. I don't fucking remember. Bodge. Thank you for that gift sub to Nakomi. They are not at all similar. I don't know why. I don't know how I did that. Right. And Pride and Prejudice is Mr. Darcy, right? Oh yeah, Emma Thompson is in... Right. They're honestly not easy to confuse, but for some reason I always do. Mr. Pride or Mr. Prejudice. That's good. I like that. Yeah. So I don't know. I have all kinds of small missions that I want to complete here still. I want to... I don't know what changed with the audio thing, but the audio interface is just pissed now. I tried all sorts of shit. I actually have both of the computers, the mixer, and some other devices on like their own power supply now. And but there's still insane buzzing, and I don't know why. Well, yeah, now I sound okay, but that's because I'm not. So the audio interface is this device that Craig had sent me, and basically it's just something with it's 2 mic inputs, and it has USB and stereo outputs. And the way I was using it previously, before we moved everything, was it was hooked up to the gaming PC and the mixer. And it just basically let me run 2 mics through 1 mic input. The intention was, the reason that Craig had sent me that shit was so that I could have separate gaming, like PC gaming and retro gaming sort of mic stations. But something that was always weird was that even though it has USB connection to the gaming PC, the microphones never come through correctly. I don't know why. Like, it does come through, but it's whisper quiet. That's fucking weird, Ipa. I'm probably having some sort of power feedback loop type of problem or whatever myself, because I can't imagine what else is different about the setup other than the way in which things are getting power now. But anyway, now I can't have that USB plugged into the gaming PC anymore because it creates this insane buzz that didn't happen before. And I tried fiddling around with shit to see if I could figure it out, and everything just made it more and more and more confusing. Like, I found that if I unplugged my monitor, the buzz stopped. But that's a no-go. So then I tried moving the PC power, the monitor power, and the mixer power all to a separate power supply. And that didn't help. I tried turning off the power bar that's on under this desk to see if that would do anything, and that didn't help. So I'm going to have to very minutely, and also the problem is like, this is only audible on the OBS end of things. I don't have any idea on that, Ipa. No clue at all. Well, so I'd have to I'd have to record it. Sorry. Apparently I have a crumb in my vocal cord. So I'd have to record a bit and then what, like run the audio in Audacity or something. One crumb. I'd love to be able to see what the hell happens in your vocal cords that when there's one molecule of some food that your vocal cords entirely stop working. You're just in the middle of speaking and then I haven't tried that, Dinos. I'm not sure I even have DVI. I love that the computers are on wheels now. Yeah, it's 2 DisplayPort, 2 HDMI, and 1 mini DisplayPort. Shut up, Steve. It's a wheelie handy change. Yeah, neither have I. Well, actually, that's not true. I do use I use a DVI-I connection for retro. I haven't tried it on HDMI. No. Don't over focus on the monitor, because that's not. I didn't isolate that the monitor was the issue. It was not conclusive. Yeah, it's the connector the Vision RGB E1S uses. Sorry, I'm trying to get through this sandwich. I keep muting because when I was doing this mic testing stuff the other day, I was eating during it, and this microphone was picking up like the most horrific mouth sounds possible. Like, even with my mouth closed, it was like doing an X-ray of my mouth, and just like the sounds were awful. It's just a chicken patty sandwich. I've been generally eating really bland stuff lately because I'm just... My stomach is worthless now. It's a dud. No, not Tyson. Okay, so I lied. It's what's... I don't know the brand. Are you still here, Nakomi? Do you know the brand that we get? It's plant-based. But it's like indistinguishable from chicken. I have a much better time on omeprazole. That's what I've noticed. Mainly. But if you take proton pump inhibitors for lengthy periods of time, apparently it somehow contributes to or causes, I don't know, the plaques that build up that lead to dementia or whatever. So it's not really a solution. Yeah. There's always a catch, right? So, yeah, it's wild. I don't know what happened. It's like all my shit broke. Same for Nakomi. We just 6 months ago we decided to completely fucking disintegrate. Our bodies made a pact secretly without us knowing. Yeah, I'm allergic to Ohio, probably. My plan at the moment is I'm going to finally have to go through with seeing a specialist, a gastro specialist, and find out what I can do. And what I'm afraid of is that it's just GERD. Well, actually, I'm afraid of tons of things. But the one foremost in my mind was that it's GERD, and they're just going to be like, well, there's nothing you can do. You can either, or next to nothing you can do. You can either accept eventually having like early onset dementia, or a very invasive and I think risky surgery where they create like a little sort of wall. They like disconnect your esophagus from your stomach, and then they like put your esophagus into your stomach and then like roll the end. Kind of like rolling the tops of your socks down or something, to create a sort of castle wall that keeps acid from going inside of your esophagus. But I'm not sure that that's... It doesn't even sound like it would help, just describing it. That's good. I'm glad the jets are working for you. I think what really scares me about the surgery is I'm already somebody who's like extra sensitive to stomach issues, more so than the average individual, I feel. Like, they really drive me crazy. Ah, fuck. I'm presenting to the emergency room again. It's funny how successful YouTubers can do that to you, you know? They basically just own a piece of stock music by using it and being popular. But it does feel like an appropriate soundtrack for talking about medical shit. Yeah. Well, I mean, I left for 20 years. I only came back to try to survive being a millennial, I guess. Which Ohio is a detriment in most things on that regard, but the no rent thing was pretty hard to pass up. Well, I mean, for me, it's not a meme. I always hated this place. From a young age, I wanted to leave. I didn't like most things about being here. Really, just like, it's hard to love. At least for me. Yeah, I followed the blog. I caught affluenza, and there's no vaccine. Like, I've talked about it before, but like, Ohio is just... It's immersed in a miasma of depression. The sun doesn't even want to shine here consistently. It's gray. It's rusting. The ruins of past prosperity are littered all over the land. Caved in farms, collapsing factories, grown over tracks, boxcars abandoned. Just, it's borderline apocalyptic. The small towns don't really have anything of interest, even like anymore. Like when I was younger, there was stuff still, but now, like, and I'm talking like the downtowns, like they just don't hardly have stores anymore. It's, if there's anything, it's all just like mortgage, insurance, there's no interesting, cool little shops. Yeah, payday loans, pawn shops. It's just depressing. It always seemed depressing to me, and it made me want to run away. If you're big into either corn, cows, or church, maybe there's something for you here, but I don't really give a fuck about all three of those. So. Yeah, the whole like the whole thing with Walmart coming into a place and then just sucking the life out of it is not a meme. That is just real. That certainly feels like what happened around here. The factories closed and left. The Walmarts moved in. The sort of average pay went... and so everybody was making less money, and all they could afford was to go back to where they work to get groceries. And that just feels like that's just how it is. The only stuff that pops up now that I see is like everybody trying to start their own stupid little
He has a flat brain.
shitty restaurant and failing. Just over and over and over. Just all in like in the same couple of buildings too. It's just like it's just a graveyard of bad restaurants. Maybe that gift sub, Anonymous. Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all ready for the bits?
Hey, Lindley, thank you for the biddies. Everything I've heard about running a restaurant is that it's a horrific nightmare. And everything I've heard about working at a restaurant is that it's a horrific nightmare. Yeah, it's one of those things that you can kind of fantasize about, but actually doing it sucks shit. Somebody I went to school with did one recently, and I was amused looking at the same arc as always. Is like they're all amped up about it, they're hyping it up on social media and whatever. And then that opens up, and just this place fucking sucks. Food sucks. Service sucks. Just same cycle over and over. We have a Chinese place around here that's been a mainstay. It's probably one of the longest surviving businesses in the area, and it's been like perfectly consistent. They don't upgrade, they don't downgrade. It doesn't change. It's tasted the same for 30 years. The menu hasn't changed. I don't even know if the prices have changed. It's just a rock. It's the fucking foundation. Like, everyone should gather around that place and just... Because it's not going anywhere. It's never going to go. Yeah. Personally, I really prefer cities. Cities still have some, I don't know, vibrance and life to them. Cities got things. They do. That's the biggest loss for us being here, is that any day of the week I could go out in Phoenix and probably find what I'm looking for. Whatever my whim might be. Here? There ain't shit. There ain't shit for fucking miles. And even the places that got shit have barely got anything. There's nowhere fun to go. There's nothing interesting to explore. Being here makes me feel like I kind of get why people are so fucking miserable in this country. Because there's fucking nothing. There's just no culture. It's just... The only culture is basically, you know, the 50 fucking churches for every 100 houses. And that's pretty boring culture. It's weird to go to one place like that every fucking week to do something that you could kind of just do once and be over and done with. It's not something you got to do all the fucking time. How many times do you have to fucking cut that guy's balls? Every Sunday? I never liked that. Like, that, I was raised in it. I was referring to the sky dictator that needs constant praise at all times. The praise must never stop. I was raised in the church, so I'll have pent up disgust for it probably for the rest of my life, I guess, but I went through the phase, like when I was a little kid, of being bamboozled by it, I guess, or whatever. But in a kid way, where you don't really understand. You're just sort of participating because it's what all the adults are doing. Accept me. Accept me. You brought me to this. It must be important. But I would say by the time I hit like 7 or 8 or 9, somewhere in there, I was pretty fucking bored with it. And I just never really came back. It's just the same thing over and over. And I just was really like, I couldn't get with the whole like, so we just have to keep saying we love this guy from this book, right? Just, that's all we're doing here. There isn't anything else. We're just keep doing that. And it just wasn't interesting. It seemed very boring. And I'm trying to like put my finger on what it is that like really drove me away. You know? It's hard to put a finger on it. No, I'm going for more like a sort of sense. Like just more ethereal than a specific. I'm not like trying to debunk Christianity here. I'm just trying to like encapsulate a feeling. And I'm having trouble drawing the connection. I want to make this comparison, but I don't know how to do it in any way that makes sense. Because it's an emotional thing. The thing that's coming to my mind is like the way a funeral home smells is the way church culture feels to me. I don't know if that... I guess? There's definitely a connection. I'm not trying to even make a joke with that. I'm saying, like, it makes me think of things. It almost makes me think of, like, liminal spaces. Because it just feels so... Oh, probably because that was, like, a lot of my time in the church after a certain age. I guess they didn't want to try to wrangle me after a certain point. So I would go and creep around the church during the services by myself. And churches have a lot of weird, because they're like, you know, they're fucking bringing in money. So a lot of churches are like these weird castles in towns of, you know, single bedroom houses, and then you got this fucking monster building because people are putting their money in the wrong place. But there's lots of little places you can kind of creep to that are like weird and unexpected, I guess, because they're just built strange. They have a lot of rooms that mostly go unused. So yeah, and I think I'm thinking of like liminal spaces, kind of, because I remember experiencing that a lot. I would find a space, particularly I like to go to where it seemed like maybe I probably shouldn't be. I like to try to seek out the places that I had definitely never been, that nobody ever goes to. And it would just be like weird because there wouldn't be anything recognizable. And nobody there, and not a sound. And I would just sort of hang out. That's funny, beer. I don't even know if I would say that I like that. It was like a kind of weird, almost anti-meditation. Kind of similar to the feeling of like edging too close to a big drop, like a large drop off. And you start to have those invasive thoughts. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe I'm alone on that. I get weird feelings when I'm near the like a big drop off or something. Like my body would throw itself off. I don't want to jump off. I'm not talking about like some sort of latent suicidal tendency type of thing or ideation or anything like that. Just like this. Yeah, call of the void, basically. I get a lot of what would happen if thoughts when I'm in sort of edge case or liminal type situations or spaces. Yeah, Dave. Yeah, so those are a whole different class of thing. Like the places I'm talking about that I experienced were small town churches, which I think are weirder and more interesting. Mega churches are basically, they're just kind of like modern buildings basically, but geared around exactly what Dave is saying. And therefore I feel like a lot less interesting. I would say they're similar to like convention centers. They're like baby-sized convention centers. Yeah, expo centers, essentially, that kind of thing. Well, so they do have that for sure. But they also are fucking weird. Okay? I've been to quite a number of ye olde churchies in this area, and they have a lot of freaky weird shit. They have rooms that don't look like anybody's been in them for 60 years, hallways that go to nothing. Like a lot of them are like they were designed and built by the was it the Winchester widow? The ones that I'm thinking of in particular are the kinds where they're built like... They're built to be churches, and they're built like castles. But now you're talking about some New York shit, right, Dave? Because New York City has some fucking cathedrals. And that's a whole nother class of building. Oh yeah, I would definitely get that. I would absolutely get that at that location. You talking about both? Sorry. Yeah, churches are, I would say, fairly rarely built the way the ones I'm talking about were. The ones I'm talking about are like, well, one of them was certainly 100 years old or older. The primary one I went to, I think it was newer, but it was built old style. You know, big stone, like cobblestone. Rocks, boulders. But it was a newer build. I just don't remember. I don't know how old it was. Maybe 40, 50. But yeah, a lot of them are now like much more boring. I think that even with regular churches, they've all started to, they've basically drifted towards sort of that convention center stuff. Ooh, you're risking McDonald's? What are you getting? I can't even begin to guess what you would get there. I guess a burger. The burgers are probably fine. Yeah, the 100 nugget challenge. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's no fucking surprise. Sounds nice, actually. Yeah. That's the needle I would thread if I had to get McDonald's. It used to be the nuggets, but never again. I mean, generally for me, McDonald's never again. I'll never, if I can avoid it, I'll never eat McDonald's again. Makes me feel kind of sick just thinking about it. Yeah, I've had the Impossible Burger a number of times. I really actually like the Burger King Impossible Burger. Or the Impossible Whopper. I wish I felt that kind of reverence for anything, Dave. I suppose I'm just uncultured, but I just don't feel that. Other than that sort of weird appreciation of the sort of liminal areas That's about it. No, I know what you mean. I know what you're driving at. A lot of people talk about the, like, you know, the non-religious people will talk about how they have a reverence and appreciation for what was created from religion. And I get that. But I don't have a strong feeling of it myself. Which I feel, sometimes I feel a glimmer of, but it sort of slips away from me, and I kind of lament that fact. I come closest to it with architecture, but not so much with art. I weirdly have just no taste for classical art. It does nothing for me. There's just sort of a weird sameness where everything's just like half-naked people, lots of flowing cloth, and I'm bored. I'm fucking bored. I don't know why. Apart from a few select things. Like that one dude that did the were they called the I don't know fucking names, years, places. I don't know fucking anything. But was it the black paintings? I believe it was a Spanish painter. Pubs is with me. Goya. Yeah, Saturn, and also all the paintings are incredible. I forget what the story was, but it was like a particular sort of, it was like a whole bunch of paintings that he did in a particular period of time that were all dark. And they're all cool. I do have an appreciation for visual arts, but extremely modern stuff, and only like I love pixel art, and I love weird art, abstract stuff. I think that's why I'm drawn to like retro wave and vaporwave and stuff like that. I really enjoy sort of obsolete electronic art. Which is, you know, the obsession with retro isn't just like just a video games thing. It's like, for me, this stuff is my art. This is the stuff that I really actually love. Like a number of people that I follow have been doing and getting into glitch art, which I find really fascinating. And it feels like something that I could absolutely get into myself, where basically use crazy, weird video manipulation devices and CRTs, and then you photograph your creation. Glitch art. Oh, yeah. So, I don't know if this is a weird thing, but based off of you saying it, maybe it's not all that weird, but I have this thing where I will fall into a vibe song hard. And I need that for working. So sometimes I'll be like getting into the work vibe, I'll be working on something, or I'll be drawing. This has happened when I've drawn as well. And a particular song will give me this boost or drive or something. I don't know what it is, but like I set it to repeat and I will listen to it like 100, 200, 300 times in a row. While I'm just like, but I just go hard when I do that. I don't know if it's like shutting off some part of my brain that normally gets in the way or what's happening, but that's a thing that I do. Those are the moments when I'm really like getting shit done. Well, it's good to know I'm not alone in that. That's cool. Yeah, a lot of the like when I have invested much time in like a piece of art or something like that, it'll have been driven by one song. A lot of the like stream layouts that I've done, same thing. Actually, for those of you who've been with the stream for a long time, when I used to do more designs and then I would sort of unveil, like, here's the new one. And I would usually have an intro song that I would play before I had the dedicated intro with the video. And the song that I would play the first time that I would use that design was the one that was like the inspiration force that I listened to pretty much nonstop while developing the stream layout. Hey Six, how you doing? Good to see you, as always. Thank you, Previous. This one in particular was a lot of fucking work. Yeah. Good old Chrono Cross. Coming out on the Switch. I need to play through it. I never have. I did do Chrono Trigger on stream, actually, and that was a beautiful, fantastic experience. I was really hooked on that when we did that. Smashed through it. I don't have an opinion on it, other than that I really love to just look at it, because it's fucking beautiful. But, I remember when it came out, and, my roommate at the time, I didn't have a PlayStation, but my roommate did, and he got it. Him and his cousin were playing it like every day. And this was my roommate when I was in university. And I remember they didn't really like it. I mean, they liked it, but they didn't like it as much as they wanted to like it. Yeah, because it wasn't a direct follow-up to Trigger. I remember there being a lot of that at the time that it came out. Because people were just like, ugh, we wanted more Chrono Trigger. Very similar to like when Metal Gear Solid 2 came out and people got past the tanker stage and they're like, what the fuck is this? Oh. Oh. This hurts me, Sith. Radical Dreamers. Is that a Sega thing? I can't remember. Sounds familiar as fuck. Xenogears. Stellaview game, huh? Oh, is it? Oh, wow. That's crazy. Xenogears is another one I'd like to do soon. I remember... I don't think that game has really gone on to have as much of a legacy as it seemed like it was going to when it came out. Because when it came out, people were fucking going absolutely bonkers about that game. There was a wild period of time, like late 90s going into the early 2000s, where
he has a flat brain.
I feel like there was just RPG after RPG that were just getting called, this is the greatest RPG ever made. There were so many RPGs that were fighting for that title. It kind of felt like every single time an RPG got fucking released, people were like, this is the greatest one that was ever made. I'm serious. That's the way people talked about Xenogears at the time. I don't remember why. In my memory, it was Tactics was one of those. Actually, Final Fantasy 3 was one of those. Tactics was one of those. 7 probably isn't the greatest RPG, but I think it's probably one of the most well regarded of all time. I think that's the one that made the most mainstream impact of that era forever. Yeah, the most definitive. That's a good way to put it. 7 is kind of special because it wasn't one thing. It wasn't that it was necessarily the greatest RPG ever. I think it was really good for its time. But it wasn't the greatest thing ever made. But it sort of threaded a particular needle of being like a lot of people's first experience in the English-speaking world of a Final Fantasy game. And Final Fantasy VII was like the top of their game right after Final Fantasy VI. It also stylistically was like right on point for 1997, if that makes any sense at all. Because most of the previous ones are much more standard fantasy-ish. 6 obviously gets a little bit more, because it's kind of got that industrial thing, and it's drifting towards what 7 was. And then after 7, they're all real... Well, 8 is pretty weird. 9 is this amazing, like, fantasy throwback one that I love. And then 10 is pretty fucking weird. But 7 was just like, it was industrial, it was grungy and gritty, but also fantasy, and it just was a very kind of perfect, stylish RPG for 1997. It just was, it had its finger on the fucking pulse, is basically what it did. 10 does have the ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. That, right? And Tidus with his dumb, shitty face. I like Final Fantasy X. Tidus has a dumb fucking face. The sphere grid is awesome. The materia system kind of ruined us all for a while, though, because, yeah, Dave. It's a shame they were in that game. The materia system was, like, accessible. You know what made the materia system kind of attractive? It was a weapons and armor upgrade system that kind of operated like Pokemon-ish, in a weird sort of way. The materia kind of had like a pet quality where you had to find them, and there was so many of them, and there was a lot of secret ones, and then you could they would level up, and then they would split, and you could get more materia, and you could combine, and there was all these. It was just really like. Yeah, like, materia management was really addicting. And that... They never replicated that again. Like, the sphere system is great, but it's just the sphere system. It doesn't really feel like that. 9 had the gear leveling up thing, which was kind of cool, because then you could swap gear amongst different characters, and they would just get those abilities. But... Still just... Didn't feel the same. And then 8's approach was like a little bit too much the same, but not the same. I don't know how to explain that one. It was materia, but not. I do want to go back to it, Dave. I really do. I really, really do. I think people hated watching me do it, though. I might have to abandon having it be a stream thing or something and just let that part go. Just secretly play. I didn't get terribly far. I got to, like, the point of something, like, kind of proving yourself and choosing a side. Somewhere... I'm still in, like, the generic kind of boring parts. "14 reactions are the hot... Reactions? What? It's like Scribble.io, but chat can guess? That sounds interesting. Gartic Show. What? I'll take a look. Place your camera here. Oh my god. It started playing music and it's very loud. Ah. Fuck. Jesus Christ. And there's no options. I just have to, like, mute the tab, I guess. It's the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life. Wait, is it not coming from this? No, it's coming from that, but I couldn't mute the tab. What in the fuck? And it came out of nowhere. That's the worst thing ever. Oh, there it is. There was a little like sound tab thing. Jesus Christ, that like ruined my life for a moment. I have no idea how this could possibly work. Oh, right, yeah. I came here to follow rules. They say put camera here, I put camera here. Guess the streamer's drawing, earn points to and lead the ranking. Well, how do you do it in a way that, like, I don't understand. The streamer, oh, you put your camera there because that's where my things happen, is there. Oh, that's smart. That's smart. Okay. This is cool, Six. I like this. Now, do I get more points? Or do I get any points? Or is it all just chat gets points? Wow.
He has a flat brain.
It's okay. I don't need points. I thank you, Six. I found it. It's all good. I appreciate you, though. I guess I gotta make a choice. I wish I could shuffle, because I'm not a big fan of either of these.
You're
but...
ready for bits.
Sid.
Have some points.
Thank you for the points, dude. Okay.
You're ready
Wow,
for
I don't have a
bits.
whole lot of
On
time.
points.
I don't have a whole lot of time. You guys are gonna be really mad. I'll just tell you that now. You're gonna be so mad. You're gonna be very mad. No one. No one. No one. I blame the game. Yeah, who calls it nail cutter? What? I said I didn't like either of the things I got. Oh, wow. Wow, dude. Thank you. Mmm. I took too long and I don't really have time. I don't have time to do a fancy drawing. And then you're gonna get mad at me for doing a too long drawing. You didn't have time to guess. Remember that shitty fucking movie Falling Down that thinks it's so smart? That's Michael Douglas. What the fuck? Oh, that movie's just garbage, shit, trash. Terrible, awful, shit-ass movie. Well done, Richie. Well done. Fuck. Okay, this is a two-parter. Okay. All right. Oh no, you guys are gonna be really mad again. I said it was a two-parter, and then I drew two things. How did you not understand? I'll try to give you guys an easy one. All right. What? I conveyed that amazingly. How is that circuitous? I'm under attack. Made me forget what my word was. And it's in front of me. Nincodito, thank you. Well done. Wait, this is not the right thing. This won't make sense. You might be able to get there, but I didn't do it right. Shit. Hold on. Shit. 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 Oh. Oh. There's sound effects help or count? Oh, fuck. I started off the wrong way. Hey! I thought we were gonna... Fuck it. We got there. So I thought... So blessed, I thought praise, but then I drew the beaties because Justin always uses that. So people will say bless. No, I didn't think feet. I just explained. The reason you guys aren't getting these is because you can't think. Here, you get a dumb one now. What's this?
He has
Oh, you got it! Oh! Now you get a hard one. Good luck. I'm done. Good job, Food. Here comes an easy one. Dave is too intelligent. Okay, this one's a hard one. Good luck. Got it. This one might be down to whether I can draw it appropriately enough. Say what you see. Say what you see. Hey, DFA. All right.
Bullhead is the fish.
I drew a bullhead. What is with y'all? Did I not draw a bull head? I don't give a fuck. I can draw what I want. Tenosis only cares about audio like usual. How about this? You guys love fish so fucking much? Then name every fish. Shit! I didn't think you would. I didn't think you'd name every fucking fish. How have you not got this? What the hell's happening? Thank you. Jesus Lord. I don't even know who got it. God, these are impossible. I don't know. I don't know about this one. This one's going to be hard for you guys in particular, I think. Jesus. Oh my God, y'all. Oh boy. It's ironic that you guys are saying the words that you're saying. Oh, Jesus. But somehow you know every fish. Every fucking fish. Get out of here! I was trying to take my time with it. Well, Dave is the smartest. 6 is second smartest. BFA's third smartest. These are the people that know the most fish. Oh no. Where do I set? Oh. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm really giving you an easy one here. All right. This is another slow ball. Warm you up. Okay? Come on. You got this. You got this. You got this. You got it! Easy. 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 All right. This one's gonna be a little harder. A little bit harder. Oh, Dave. Oh. You saw it earlier, Dave. You saw it earlier. It wasn't it wasn't Justin either. That was me and Jasky. You literally saw this phrase earlier, Dave. You were in the ball? Wait, what was Jasky? I thought Jasky was in the ball. The other ball. Oh, my bad. That was me and Dave. We were the balls. You're gonna be mad anyway. In 1 second. Well, it did require being here last night. So that was a little unfair to everyone. Yeah. It was a good VOD. I recommend that VOD. Check out that VOD, dude.
He has a flat brain.
All right. Here we go. Now this one's super fucking hard. This one's so fucking hard. No one is gonna get this one. 0 people. You just stop typing because you cannot get this. Wow, don't curse at me. You can never get this. If anyone does get it, I will give you $50. But you have to get it exactly. Like, down to the letter. I'm not shaming you. I have made this literally impossible. But you might feel like maybe you could have got it. I've seen some close ones. Dave got close. Oh. I was just proving that Justin isn't the only one that doesn't know. Really? That's incredible. I struggle to even imagine what that would be like. Hold on a second. Okay. Wait, excuse me? I don't look at birds and think feathers. What does he think when he looks at feathers then? Rats? No, I mean like... What I meant was... Feathers exist. So he's saying he doesn't... He looks at birds and he doesn't think feathers, right? So he's acknowledging feathers exist, but just doesn't think that birds have them. So then where did feathers come from for this dude? He thinks feathers are fur. Well, why can't he talk? Why are his words wrong? If that makes sense. Because how can he think feathers are fur and then also start by distinguishing feathers away as not what birds are covered in? He thinks eggs are dairy. That's fucking fascinating. That stuff, like, I'm not even not like make fun of the person. It's just like it's astonishing to try to comprehend how somebody could not absorb the most basic of information. That's what's fascinating about it to me. It's like when you're that wrong about things that you encounter regularly. It's astonishing. Good Lord. Good God. No, no. No, 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 Pat. No. 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 Because you're forgetting an important thing. An extremely important fact. All right? Do you know what it is? I'll reveal it to you like so. My new form of communication. This is my new way of communicating. Through art. And only through art. Good job, Beer. He is an alien. We are friends with an alien. And I think that as a friend, he should reveal his true alien identity to us. Because if he's scared, he doesn't have to be scared. We will welcome him to our planet. Yeah. Custom words are very fun and good. What round are we on? Oh, 7 out of 15? We're only halfway. Oh no. Oh no. It's just gonna be like a series of me giving you things that you can't get. Is what custom words is. That's just all it is. I've forsaken art. Oh, you guys were close. You were so close. Oh, dang. Oh, it sucks to be that close. Good try, though. Good try, good try, good try, good try. Oh. All right. Hi. Oh, you're wondering where dinner is, aren't you, bud? Yeah. Whoa. You want to draw with me? You want to draw with me, and then we'll go eat? Does that sound good? Yeah. Oh, thank you for the kiss. Thank you for the kiss, my son. Oh, all right. Okay. You have to sit down, bud. You have to sit back for me. No, no, no. All right. Give me words. Hit me with words. Hit me with words. Just do what I say. Fight me with everything. Oh. Okay. No, the box is very limited. You can't put a ton of stuff in there. I didn't use any of your dumb words. Oh god, I'm running out of funny things to even try. Oh. Wow, I still have 6 rounds to go. I'll try to do things that you can actually guess. Okay? I'll try to do things you can actually guess. No, I was lamenting that I didn't have anything funny on the top of my mind. Hmm. It's just a wavy line. Wow. Oh. Oh, dude. Oh. How dare you? How fucking dare you? Fucking hell, dude. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh. That fucking smelled like an after church silver special beef tips dinner on Thursday. Christ almighty. Whew. It was like thick. That was just about thick enough you could chew it. Fucking hell. Oh, dude. Yeah, walk away. That erased my brain. I can't even think now. Woo. Oh. Jesus. Wow. Oh, that was an easy one. Gosh. Garf. Well, it was just a squiggly line, so yeah, it's hell. Ooh. Apparently, y'all don't know either. Jesus Christ. Oh. Ah! Well done, Richie. Well done. You 4D chessed me. You knew where I was headed. It wasn't gonna look like a fish. I was gonna draw that fucking bullhead again. I didn't even get to make the joke. Oh. Getting color involved in this one. What is the fucking hold up here, y'all? What's going on? Hmm. Just out here doing a still life. Don't quit. Don't quit. Come on. We're having fun. We're having fun. Right? Fun. Right? Alright. I'll make it super fucking easy, okay? Super easy. Easy. Told you. Richie knows how to juke me now. That's the problem. Oh, wow, only 7 people got anything this round. Well played, everybody. Well played. GG. Yeah, this was fun. I hope you didn't actually mind my trolling. Yeah, we can do this again. For sure. All right. I'm gonna get out of here. I think do we have 2 bananas? There hasn't been a vote. Are we off this week? I don't fucking remember. Maybe? Shit, man. Well, presumably 2 bananas tomorrow. Oh, Koi said there wasn't? Well, I don't know. If there is, there is. If there isn't, there isn't. We'll do something else. At any rate, I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. I have to feed a small hungry boy. A tiny hungry lad. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Are you hungry, buddy? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, buddy? Alright. Run. Alright. Ready to eat? You want some dinner? Yeah? Yeah? You want some dinner, buddy? Wanna go get some dinner? Let's go. Let's go, bud. All right. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good night.